There were 2 eggs lying on a high sofa. The sun was warming them, and the wind was turning them from side to side. Then a chick crawled out of one of the eggs. "Good morning," he said to the sun. The sun smiled, and the lively chick went up to the other egg and poked his nose. "Hey, you, get out."
"I need to think,"
a stern voice answered. "What's there to think about?" The first chick was resentful. "Such a good weather."
"So what?"
the second one answered.
"I still need to think. Why do we need a head?"
I don't know, the first chick chattered. "Let's go for a walk instead." And they went up the hill, along the path, across the green meadow. They walked and suddenly saw a breadcrumb. "What's wrong?" the first one shouted.
"I need to think,"
the second one answered. "What's there to think about?" The first one pecked. The second one was left without breakfast. The brothers passed a meadow, a hill, a ringing stream. The first chick ran up and jumped over, and the second one kept thinking, and came up with a bridge. But he fell off it. "You see," said the lively brother, "if you hadn't thought like me, everything would have been fine." And then they came out to the sea. "Are we sailing, or what?" said the first one.
"Wait, I need to think. Do you see that empty box on the shore?"
"Yes," said the chick.
"If you attach a sail from a sheet to this box, you'll get a beautiful ship."
And so they sailed. The lively brother kept trying to crow and wave a twig. You see, he was herding whales, and the whales, strangely enough, were even happy. No one had ever herded them. But then cold winds blew. The happy whales said goodbye and swam back to the warm seas. And the chicken's sails withered, and the waves carried them to the cold island. Then a big wave rose to the sky and threw them onto the shore. "What to do?" the first chicken cried on the shore.
"I need to think,"
said the second. "It's so cold, and you still want to think about something. You're just a fool." And the nimble chicken ran away. All day long, to warm up, he ran back and forth across the bare island. And the second chicken, the one who liked to think, what did he do? Well, here's what. He thought and made himself a house out of a box boat. And then he sat down and began to look out the window. And outside the window it was cold, white cold snowflakes were flying. "Can I?" There was a knock at the door, and a lively chicken came in. His nose was shaking from the cold, and he looked like a snowball on 2 legs. "I," said the lively chicken, stammering and looking at the roof. "I thought about it after all."
"You thought?"
The second one was surprised. "Yes," said the first one, "I thought about it after all. It's cold outside, and it's nicer in your house. You're a good boy." Since then, the brothers lived in harmony. The lively chicken understood, sometimes you have to think after all. Otherwise, what do we need a head for?